I told you guys this map comes up on the rotation a lot. Switching up a little bit here, playing free-for-all, because at the time I wasn't doing so well in team game types. So I decided to jump in a free-for-all, and I'm using a P90 with Scavenger Pro, Cold-Blooded, and Ninja Pro, I believe. And I decided to test out the old tactical insertion, and I didn't actually know what would happen if I picked it up, so I have to plant it again. And it's kind of a very unusual thing, since it's so obviously blatant it's there. And I'm using Cold-Blooded because free-for-all was a game time when there's like 7 other people gunning for you. You don't want to really be found, and there I got caught in a door covered in double-sided tape, and I hear that guy, so I just wait for him to come out. And I was a bit disappointed. This is one of those games where you do everything right until right towards the end when you have to finish it off, and because I think I died like right on the last kill. I died quite a few times, not a seriously large number of times, but like it kind of ruined the purpose of the game. I just kind of lost concentration right at the end. But this map I'm focusing more on because I've got a submachine gun, I'm sticking to the ground routes. If you're on the top, the roofs mainly, you want to be using an assault rifle, but I'm on the ground for the majority of the time because I'm using a submachine gun, and because I'm using a submachine gun, I'm going to stick to the grounds rather than trying to cross-map people with a P90. I mean, I will go on the roofs to jump across and take people down. I don't think that guy had any clue I was up there. And I heard that guy coming. It's funny how painkiller never seems to save me, because it always wears off by the time I find someone. But for other people against me, it's always on. I guess it's just one of those things. But being a sneaky little mouse thing, and just kind of like creeping around, don't want to stay in one place too long, and I'm focusing mainly on these 2 to 3 little buildings. If I stay in one building, they're gonna know I'm there and just come in. And the buildings are pretty open, there's quite a few entrances to come. There's the rooftops to focus about, there's little windows and doors to come through, and it's just not wise to stay in one house. So I'm focusing just around the middle of the map, because at some point everyone's gonna have to cross over through the middle region just to get to the other side. And tactical insertion is pretty cool, I guess, to spawn when you want. I think people abuse it to get outside the map. I hope no one goes and does that now that I've said that. Put ideas into your heads, but I think some people are doing that. I am not entirely sure. But I think it's a very stupid thing to do, and I don't approve of it at all. But I'm using it so I can spawn in my favourite position. Like, I want to be in the middle of the map. I don't want to spawn somewhere else, because that's where my P90 is going to shine the most, and where it seems to be a lot of people will cross over through. That, and this map doesn't offer a lot of grenade opportunities, and I don't really feel like using something else like claymores. But anyway, it's not my problem. You can hear this guy, I believe. You really have to be aware on this map if you're on the ground, and check out those little nooks and crannies to hide in. I think one thing that this map, like this game, is different to COD 4. There's so many little nooks to hide in, and so many buildings to just sit in. It's really unfair sometimes. This guy needs to learn to not sit in the open. And I'm hearing someone on the roof, so I'm not sure whether they're going to come round there. In the end, I just decide to run out, take them to town, introduce them to my little friend. Oh, but someone introduces me to their little friend, and it's a overpowered stun gun. And that's why you don't want to go on the roofs with a P90 when people have stuff like FAMAS and M16. And this wasn't a good place to put my tactical insertion. If it was like a discrete object, it would be. But it's a big glowing, flashing green thing, so really not that wise to put it there. And I mention this mostly because someone destroys it, I think, at some point. Like, I put another one down, and because I was only alive for a short period of time there, it didn't matter. And I put it down and move away, and I think someone destroyed it. I believe someone does destroy it, not think. That was quite funny. Yeah, there you go. No tactical insertion for you. And I think to be fair, it is quite a good indicator of, I guess you could use it as an indicator of where people are, because as soon as that tactical insertion got destroyed, I knew someone's got to be around that area. So in a game like Free-for-All, it's pretty cool to get a mini personal, one person only UAV for one time only. And then I'm just like, why didn't I kill him? I think I'm one kill away from winning, and that just took the piss a little bit. And this one happens again. Like, I'm hearing him, I'm waiting for him to come, he doesn't come, so I'm gonna move up a little bit. I see that claymore, and then the hit marker's registered, but I still died? Just little stuff like that annoys me. Where you know you should have the kill, but you don't actually get it, and I catch this guy doing God knows what. So that could have been like 30 and 3 at least, if it wasn't for those two random kills, but I guess that's just how it goes, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.